Hello everyone, my name is Shireen, welcome back to Dauntless, and we have something very serious to talk about. Oh my goodness, and that thing is the latest State of Dauntless that the developers put up last night, and it is basically infuriating. That's how I would describe this. Alright, so basically they start off by saying, "Hello Slayers, 1.7.0 is just on the horizon, and we want to give you all a heads up about the end of the Faction Past and Faction Future skill trees. Faction Past and Faction Future will be removed from the Slayer's Path on July 8th. Both corresponding abilities will also be deactivated. So both of your skill trees are basically useless, which means the thousands of fragments that we've all been grinding fighting the Primal and Elder Behemoth are basically useless, and we've been grinding that for absolutely no reason whatsoever." And they have a part here, I'm trying to find it, there's a part here that they basically say sorry for the bad communication, which is just unbelievable. Oh, here it is. "Another lesson we learned was to communicate the seasonal ability timeline early. Ideally, the communication around the limited availability of these abilities should be in advance. We're rolling out communication now around their end date, but in the future this time frame should be upfront. We apologize for this lapse in clarity, and we hope this news doesn't come as complete surprise." Yes, it is a complete surprise! All they had to say was, "Look Slayers, we have this brand new ability, the Faction Past and the Faction Future Slayers Path. We're experimenting with new type of abilities in Dauntless. Please tell us what you think. These will be removed by the end or beginning of July." That's all they had to say. Instead, they don't tell us where the paths are in the game. Most of the people that play Dauntless didn't even know where they were, seeing from the amount of comments on my videos saying, "Oh, thanks for making the video," because I had no idea where they were. We've been grinding for thousands of fragments to upgrade the drone and the other ability. I can't remember what the other ability is called. We've literally been grinding for this stuff. And now, 2 weeks before they remove it from the game, they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, they're not, they're seasonal abilities." So we've basically been working for that for absolutely nothing. The lack of communication and the lack of just awareness is mind-boggling. It really is. They say in design lessons, first, I can't even read this, I'm so annoyed. Design lessons. First up, we learned these abilities shouldn't negate the powers of the new Behemoths. We don't want these abilities to disable what makes new encounters unique, but rather we want the abilities to add to them. Whatever shape a seasonal ability takes, it should interact with the new encounters in interesting ways. So you tell us you give us the pillar suppression, but now you're saying we didn't want the pillar suppression because it makes the Primal Behemoths too easy. We gave you the Elder Behemoths and we give you the drone, but the drone is a bit too effective for the Elder Behemoths, and the shield suppression is a bit too effective, so we're going to remove the whole thing and start all over again. Why? This whole thing has been for nothing. The addition of the Primal Behemoths and the pillars and the Elder Behemoths and the shield and the drone and whatever the abilities are called, that was basically for nothing. For nothing! One of the top commenters was basically comparing this to the terror escalation, as in, you know, you give us the Spore Struck Embermane and the Spore Struck Charog, you add this new poison mechanic to the game, you then give us the Heartbreaker tonic and all the other poison tonics we use to basically give us more crit and more damage while standing in pools of poison, and then like a month or two later they remove it from the game, which, like, what's the point of adding it if you're just going to remove it and not tell us that you're removing it? Now they add these new behemoths and they add these new abilities, and then 2 months later they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, they're going to be removed in 2 weeks time." And if you go into your Dauntless menu, if you go into your inbox, there's actually a message there now that's just been put in there explaining that they're getting rid of the Faction Future and Faction Past talent trees. And it's like, and in the message they seem so excited about it. And it's like, how can you be excited about something? There was no indication that these trees or these paths were seasonal. There was absolutely no indication whatsoever to make us think that, oh, you know, they're going to be disappearing. Nothing! And now they're trying to make it sound like, "Oh, our bad, sorry, we didn't tell you." It's like, really? It's just unacceptable. It is 100% unacceptable. So the thousands of fragments that you've been gathering from fighting Elder and Primal Behemoths are now null and void. There's no announcement about if you're going to be, like, compensated for the thousands of fragments that you've been getting, if you're going to get a special title or a currency or anything. There's nothing like that, so they have no plans to compensate us for this. So that's my rant about it. yeah, tell me what you think about this in the comments down below. I can only imagine, like, considering what I've seen from the Reddit post already, I can only imagine what you're gonna say about this. I am very frustrated, and I know this is a game, this is not a real life situation, but still, we play these games for enjoyment. We play these games to escape from our humdrum lives, to literally relax, and the developers are making it so hard to play these games. Why? All they had to do was tell us. At the beginning of the Radiant season, they only had to tell us this is a temporary thing. They won't be here forever, so enjoy it while you can. And they didn't even do that. They didn't even bother to do that. And now they're like, oh, sorry, our bad. So that's basically the update. I was actually going to do a God Hand build video today. But I saw this update instead. So here you go. This is your video for today. And I will still be doing the God Hand video. I have a build that works pretty well. I will not be able to do the God Hand lore node quest line because I already have the God Hand and I can't unlock all the quests for that, so unfortunately I can't do that. But I definitely will be doing the God Hand build. But as I said before, please leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about this video. Like this video if you agree with me, I guess, if you agree that this whole thing has been a waste of time. And also join my Discord as well if you want to find people to play Dauntless with in the description down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.